I'm Girish Sabri, a business executive and an associate of Nigerian Ministry. My wife and I had the opportunity to attend the Love Your Neighbor training program a couple of years ago, and it was a great blessing. Love Your Neighbor is a great platform to witness Hindus and other non-believers, whether in India or any other parts of the world. I, being a born Hindu and having received Jesus Christ 7 years back, find Love Your Neighbor as a great tool that equips you and me with a profound understanding of how the world perceives Christianity. Basically, it helps you see through a non-believer's eyes, and that's key to evangelism. To me, the training has helped to set a rhythm and a pace in terms of how to witness Christ. It has helped me and my wife understand and learn the sensitivities of evangelism while dealing with a non-believer. Like example, how and when to get into a spiritual conversation, when to get out, how to avoid Christian jargon, and so on and so forth. I'm sure we all have done gross mistakes in our early stages of evangelism, and I was no exception to it. I remember getting into a spiritual conversation with my wife's uncle and his family after a dinner, which ended up pretty much in an argument, leading to closed doors to witness Christ forever. Those are surely very expensive lessons. However, Love Your Neighbor gave me a total turnaround in terms of making the right approach, avoiding personal discussions, and being insensitive enough and other factors that come into play. In fact, we have had several meaningful evangelical experiences after the training and its successful application. I'd like to share one at least. Once we walked into a neighborhood, mostly packed with Indians, and one of the household was initially reluctant to engage in a conversation when they learned that we represented a church. However, when we got into a casual conversation, and at some point we mentioned that we have been praying for this neighborhood, and when asked whether they had any prayer requests, they pretty much welcomed us inside their home and gave us an opportunity to pray. Not only they gave us a warm welcome, but were also happy to share their prayer needs and wanted to be in touch. Also, they were well received. And when I shared my experiences with Jesus, which again was a great application that I learned from the training. More importantly, the program encourages you to build a long-term relationship with your non-believer friends and not a one-time engagement. It helps you engage with families and connect on a personal level, leading them to Christ in a slow and sequential manner. The program also provides you with necessary tools, including literature materials, Jesus movie DVDs, digital apps, etc., which comes pretty handy for all. It's not only a great tool for individuals, but also for churches to mobilize small groups for kingdom work. I was blessed enough to introduce this program at my church and witness great stimulus among members, leading them to make personal commitments to serve the Lord. In short, it's a perfect training that brings most of it in a box ready for you. Thank you.